Well, it's been about 6 months and this thing is still sitting here. The way I left it the day I left is we got busy. And if you think I was joking about it, it hasn't budged. I've been doing a little bit of digging between each one of the tires. You can see in there, and I had to dig out a couple of blocks of wood that were laying in there. But I think I've got it dug free on this side. The old Jeepster is pretty dead. Had to get the battery charger out. So we got the battery all charged up. We'll give it another go. Had to air the tire back up. We've still got it hitched. We're getting ready to give it a yank. There's some blocks of wood right there that we had to dig out. And here's some other ramps and pieces of wood. So I've got 2 flats, but I got 2 holding there. Got a little bit of dirt dug out of them. Got a tree growing up through the leaf spring. We're gonna give it a yank and see if the old Jeepster can move this thing. I know we tried it. We tried it once before and it didn't work out too good, but we're gonna give it another go right now. Well, it might be low on gas. It's sitting at a little bit of an angle uphill. I don't know if it's not picking up or not, but I can't keep it running. I've been pouring gas down its throat. And it is, it is squatting pretty good back here in the back. I think I'll go top off my my gas cans, come back here and put 5 gallons in it and see what it does. What else, Well, it wouldn't start. One could say that's the universe trying to keep me from making a big mistake. Or one could say you need to go to the gas station. All right, well, let's throw this 5 gallons in here, see how it goes. I'm gonna have to set this down. Now, I gotta kind of hold it in place on my shoulder to get it to drain in there. So we're gonna be here just a couple minutes. Got it running now. How do you like them apples? Yeah, we lost another tire off the bead. So I gotta jack these up. See if I can get some air in them. But I had to get them up out of that hole. How about that? Yeah. That Jeep will never lift that. That Jeep will never pull that out of there. And all that bang, bang, banging, that's a blown up front end. The ring and pinion's shattered. But, shit, dude. I knew it'd do it. What do you think about that? All right, well, let's get the air compressor out here. I'm gonna have to, and the jack. Let's get the jack out here. Dadgummit. All right, well, let's get the jack and the air compressor. All four of these wheels were about to fall off. They all had less than 10 pounds of air pressure in them, and these 14.5-inch mobile home wheels don't have a bead lock, so they just fall right off. But we got lucky, really lucky. This is the last one. I'm trying to bring them all up to 70, and then I'll go around the other side and jack it up, see if we can't do some good with it. I don't know, we might have to play with the starting fluid trick or something, or if I can't get them beat up, I might have to take them off and take them down to a shop and have them do it. I don't know. I got one, the ratchet strap and the sledgehammer. That was beaded, taking air. That one's got 35, 40 psi in it. Taking on up to 70. So we were talking today about cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance. What's cognitive dissonance? I can't even say it. Cognitive dissonance. Is that trying to do this on my own, knowing I should hire somebody else to do it? I'm going to try to put this trailer, once I get the tires fixed, in that spot right there, just right up to the edge of that shed along that fence. I know there's a pile of gravel right there. Well, we're going to see what we can do. So these have been sitting overnight and all morning, and they're nice and warm, but they're not any softer. These mobile home tires are, I don't know, 14 plies or something. Yeah, 4 plies, but they're D-rated. The sidewalls on these things are unbelievably stiff. That's just not going to unflex. The rubber's rotten. They're breaking down. So I'm going to pop those straps off because they're not going to take air. And I'm going to, this one's off the ground, so I'm going to try to get a tube in it and see if I can get it to come up and hold air. Then I'll come try to jack this side up and get over here and work on that one. That's what we're going to do. All right, well, I had to air this one back up, and so I filled it with some slime and give it a couple of spins and hope the slime will take over. I need a new bottle of slime. Those are so old they won't hardly, there's nothing left in them. Hopefully that'll seal that one up. Anyways, I'm gonna try to get started on this bad boy and see if we can't get the get that tire off at least enough to get that tube in there. I don't know. It's gonna be a bit of a challenge. We're fighting black widows and everything else. Yeah, there's all kinds of debris in there, spider webs and stuff. But let's see if we can get this out without destroying it. I don't know, maybe, probably not. Hey, I got it. How about that? Didn't lose it. That's cool. Yeah, well. Let's see what we got. Yeah, all kinds of spiders. A couple of black widows. Well, I think that might be the worst of them. All right, so can we do anything about it? Well, let's see what we can do. I don't know. We're gonna give it a shot. I have a bad feeling. We could end up making a mess. We're not doing any good at all.
How's it going?
Well, I've killed 3 or 4 black widows, and I got the tire off the bead. There's a start. It's hard to work with these gloves on. Well, shoot. That's hard to do.
Did you try to do it? I'm following you.
Well, that's the beginning. Hand me that air chuck right there, please. I don't want to air it up. Just want to hang on to it. Might be too big. This might be a little too big for this rim. Not sure. And maybe not. There you go. Would you hand me or grab that bottle of soap, please? Spray it right inside there. A lot of it. Come on now. I know it's going to be hard, but work with me, please. All right, that wasn't pretty, but I managed to get it. I mean, this tire is shot, but I don't need it to go down the highway. I just need to move it. But I had to back the valve stem out a little bit to get it to take some air. But there we go, 70 psi. I got one to go. That was easy, right? I guess I got a cut. We'll go, this is the easy way, huh? We'll give it another one. We'll go try it again. Well, I finally got it, but I had to do a secret fire dance that I learned from an old Indian, but it's taking air now. My wife says I can't show you the secret fire dance, and she says I can't do it anymore now because she said I burned my eyebrows off, but I don't believe her. All right, what I'm gonna try to do now is move this trailer. Let me show you where we're gonna. So I'm gonna take this trailer and I want to bring it forward up that way and then back it up alongside the fence over there. And then I'll show you. We'll pull it up forward and then we'll back it up to here. I got this stack of old tires back here because I can go back a little bit farther. But back it up here, and then she's smoothing out some gravel. There's a big pile there. I'm just gonna run over it and pull a Jeep all the way up to that shed and see if I can get this up over against the fence. So I may have to pull it up and back. We're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna try it a couple times. You're on.
Instead of watching the fence and how close he's getting to the fence, I've got to record the movement.
Am I close enough to the fence?
You're about, I can't tell. That's the Jeep. It likes this old project. Yeah. Well, here's the fun part. Yeah. Okay. Good spot.
Working very well. Thank you very much. Oh, I could be closer. Shoot.
I told you it was 3 feet from the fence. Yeah, about 3 feet from the fence.
Well, so it's not quite where I want it, but we have a plan. And come over here, we'll measure the distance from this tongue to the wheel, and then we'll come over here and we'll measure the distance from this building to the wheel and put a chalk down here, and then we'll pull it with the winch. Right? Makes all kinds of sense, right?
Oh yeah, we'll see. Okay, we've got the winch on the Jeep over to the C-train. We pulled a little bit on this corner closest to me, the west side, and pulled a little ways, and the east corner was getting a little too close to the fence, so we adjusted the pull points, straightened it out, and now we're going to just try to pull it and see what happens. We had some smaller pieces of wood in the way, just try to slow it down as it's coming down just a little bit of a hill on some gravel that was sitting there, so he was having trouble with it and needed to pull that out. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's starting to list. Okay. Okay. Okay, I might need to help out, so I'm going to stop for just a minute. Yeah.
It's just fun.
Okay, still at it.
I'm having
You can
fun
see
playing with man toys.
he's rearranging the cable every now and then. I'm trying to stay out of the camera. I don't want to be in it. It's getting ready to come off that little mound. We've got the block of wood there to try to stop it. It's trying to see what happens here. Just needs a little bit more here. A little bit more. Right on close to our mark.
I gotta come forward a little bit.